likely to join up for...
And taken out, first blood to Gen G. The dive in from Tarzan, but now he's in the middle of the enemy team. Tarzan falls second. Chovy goes between worlds, and AL is sent to the afterlife. Hope able to kill Canyon off, but Hope should go down. Flandre with a flame spitter will be able to get one of his own. Keen can't get in range and doesn't have the mana to kill off Hope or Shanks. Ruler's going to be able to walk away. Keen comes in, the curtain's open, but Shanks and Keen will fall in the end. A 3-for-3 exchange.
When all is said and done, it's a relatively even trade.
He's going to try and walk away from this one. Canyon comes in with a wind becomes a lightning, but doesn't follow it up with an audacious charge. And now they turn it back onto Duro because Hope is here and he rings eternal. Tarzan heals up through the triumph and Canyon's down as well. AL will get the cherry on top of this cake with a grub to boot.
Yeah, I was going to say, meanwhile, Flandre is just cleaning up that last...
Ruler flashes away, but now Keen's here to save his AD carry. He can't do that! Kyle up towards the top side with the Grand Cypher coming in. He's going to fall first. Flandre getting chased down by Canyon as well, but he'll get the kill with a Flame Splitter. Now Tarzan's on the face of Chovy and will continue to chase him down. Duro, bird to a crisp, and Keen will die first. AL once again turn around the fight.
The ult!
And Starfall immediate stun onto Chovy, who jumps backwards between worlds. Kyle going in with the Magnet Storm, surviving for oh so long. The chase continues as Hope has found a perfect flank onto Ruler. Ruler down, Duro to follow. Chovy flashes to safety. Cannot be stifled. Ruler down. Between worlds goes Chovy, but they just don't have the damage. Canyon's on top of Hope, but he supercharges his way to safety. And Chovy once again is running for the hills. AL wipe.
There's a cancel
on the backside of this.
So Keen barely gets out. Chovy uses his TP, still doesn't make it. They pick fights. 7.5k gold and Tarzan is looking.
Equalizer coming out. Tarzan looking for the flank onto Ruler. Kyle there for the follow-up. The Magnet Storm comes out. They just have so many tools in their toolbox. The Spear is ulting into the base. Kyle dashing forward as well as AL have used Tibbers to tank up that mid lane inhibitor tower. And Chovy falls where he should be safe. AL now on the inhibitors. Gen G 20 series undefeated, and AL come out in game one and have shown them what they're about. Gen G can't defend, and the LPL shines strong. 1-0 in this best of 5.
To get himself some chickens here. Just farming up a storm as if it was. There they go!
The paranoia coming out from Canyon. Destiny, the fear procs just in time to stop the escape from Shanks. Is going to be healed up, but he gets the double counter-strike stun into the Glacial Fish, and I think Duro is just done for. Flandre will pick up AL's first kill of the game. Canyon falling low, the jump back in with the counter-strike from Flandre. Chovy and Keen, though, on the backline with the Emperor's Divide. Chovy's going to fall Flandre. The Dawning Shadow, he jumps away from it. Keen used onto Hope. Keen trading down towards the bottom side as we see so much damage happening in the pit. Keen's going to get the kill. The Dawning Shadow with the Emperor's Divide. In from Chovy, and now it's all on Shanks and Hope to try and survive, but Gen G are having none of it. They try and chase them out. The Drake almost killing Chovy. Hope dashes back in, straight into a dredge line, and he gets 2 for it. Shanks looking for a little bit more. Everyone's so low. Has that gold card locked in. Ruler is able to get a bit of range advantage here as Shanks now needs to run away. Has no cards left to pick. Chovy dashes in, and it's the ace for Gen G. Ruler low. Shanks has a gold card locked in, but Keen uses the Hallowed Mist to dodge away from it. Counter-strike coming in as well as Tarzan is knocked up and snipped down by Keen. Canyon falling low. He doesn't get the smite off in time. Absolutely anyone's legends will claim strike, but all of Gen G scatter, and he finds no one. He'll go to an early grave as Gen G turn their eyes towards the soul.
And again, you see just how difficult it is, even when AL are trying to set up.
But Gen G will look for the fight afterwards. Hope might just have to jump out of the back of the pit as the bound has been taken by anyone's legend. And Hope just about escapes with his life, then has to flash. But Keen's on the chase. Hope with a good arcane shift over towards the
Hextech Soul!
The Hextech Soul for the slow is enough. Keen gets the kill. Now with the paranoia coming out, Shanks getting chased down, Kyle down to half HP, Tarzan the same, the Hextech Soul doing so much work as Keen comes in and snips them to pieces. Chovy flashing forward, Flandre with the counter-strike once again, just can't land the stun. Gen G wipe away anyone's legend.
And a clean ace for Gen G.
Ruler flashing the JDG emote as he sieges in onto the inhibitor and the Nexus. Yeah, he'll want that first, but...
There's only 1 minion left. Oh, good flash from Flandre, but Canyon follows it perfectly. The zombie form will chase him. Canyon has to flash to escape. by the pillar. Canyon will cease and desist forward, but Shanks is still on the chase. Another Cosmic Binding connects, and Canyon falls. He was too greedy for the grab.
To the side lanes, and the Akali ever gets on top of you, you're in trouble. As not for Duro.
Canyon goes in, the Vault Breaker doesn't hit Weaver's wall from Chovy to try and separate cease and desist, but now Canyon's on the wrong side of the wall from the rest of his team, and Hope just deletes him. Keen in the middle of the Public's execution is only going to hit on Kyle, but he flashes forward and he will kill off Hope. Flandre now with the Decimating Smash. Chovy flashing up towards the top side. Perfect execution from Shanks for the follow-up. The 5-point strike, not enough, but Shanks will still find it. Dodges away from Duro as well.
And Gen G, they need to be synced up, but it's anything but. Canyon goes in. There's no quickness available yet. The damage isn't there. You see Shanks, I think, looking.
Firstly here for Gen G. Tarzan stepping forward, knocked back, the smite comes out, and it's Canyon. Season 6 coming out as well as they look for the backline. Perfect execution. Canyon's gonna fall. Meanwhile, Shanks on the backline looking for a little bit more. He's on Chovy. Can chase forward, dodges the seismic shove, and Flandre takes the kill in the end. Shanks still going in, dodges the battle dance and the grand entrance as well. It's Kyle the target, there's the quickness as well, and Kyle is down. Duro will secure the kill. Meanwhile, on the backline, once again, it's Shanks, but they still have the cease and desist. He has to flash away from the Mega Inferno Bomb, and then dashes his way away as well with a perfect execution. The Rift Herald secured for AL. Weaver's wall coming in from Chovy. Seismic shove does not connect. Flandre on the front line. Unstoppable onslaught won't be enough. Hope has to flash the wall. Keen's gonna flash to follow him. Flandre tracing the rest of Gen G away. Keen's gonna die. Hope goes down as well. And immediately assassinated! Shanks him! As Duro now with the quickness can only run and hide. Keen the next target. Duro comes back in and it's a double. But goes into the zombie form. The quickness coming out as well. Duro chases forward. And Gen G have delayed for long enough. The Weaver's wall in from Chovy. The dash away from Shanks. Unraveled Earth will get... Keen goes in! Hope goes down! Shanks the only one standing from AL.
Just as I was saying, the hero of that fight was Keen.
The Weaver's wall separating him from the rest of AL. Chovy will take the kill. It's really difficult for anyone's legend actually to get on that backline.
Without Shanks on the flank, with Keen...
Watch, knocked back with the seismic shove as well as Shanks just doesn't get an opportunity to move. Gen G have woken up in this game, and AL just cannot answer them. Duro dashing forward, getting onto Hope, knocked back with the satchel charge as well, as Keen continues to chase. Flandre in the middle of 5, what can you do? In the face of so much hate, Gen G will lose 1.
With this Red Bull Baron power play, it's not even going to time out, it looks like.
Nope.
No one's alive on AL. Gen G about to get to match point.
They just rip control of the game away from anyone's legend. And they are...
this ends up being...
Chovy going in onto Hope, immediately dashing forward. The Pop Blossom stolen away. Hope has to flash. Kyle will fall for it though.
And it feels like a repeat of the play that AL found against Gen G in game number 1.
I thought it was the shape splitter, but Keen finds the all-out that he wanted, and Hope goes down.
Might end up being what the game revolves around. AL, though.
A good make it rain from Hope will slow them down enough. Tarzan going back in towards Chovy. The flank position as well from Shanks is not the best. He's knocked back and taken out. Shanks looking for it. Tarzan goes in. There's a hero's entrance. Cataclysm Mob. And that's the wombo combo that anyone's legends were looking for. Keen goes all out, dashes forward onto Hope and will get the kill. He'll fall for it. Good on Topuz with a 3-man knockup. But only Canyon and Chovy stay standing. The taunt comes out and Chovy is locked in the pit. He'll fall. Gen G start up the Utterkan. Flandre is looking for the chase. He can just dash across the wall. There's the Cataclysm, though, in from Tarzan. Hero's entrance there for the follow-up, and Chovy has no flash to escape. Hope takes the kill. Chovy falls for the second time this game. Cataclysm coming in, the hero's entrance, stolen away by Chovy, will keep Ruler alive. Keen goes in with the all-out, pulling Tarzan back into the team. Canyon looking for the flank onto Flandre. He'll go in with the hands, but Super Keen's already dead. Duro low as well. The hero's entrance countered by Shanks. He's gonna knock back. He's taken out immediately by Flandre. Mum comes in. There's the all-out, in fact, as the Cataclysm comes out onto Ruler. Hero's entrance with the follow-up. There's a Pop Blossom as well, and AL are not done with this fight yet. Canyon trying to escape. Chovy so late on the TP, but Canyon's already down, and there's a Baron available for AL. Chovy goes in, Pop Blossom is going to land the hero's entrance there for the follow-up, but the bullet time! Hope Untouched just melts through Gen G. Ruler and Duro, the only two left alive here. AL, do they have the waves to push in? Before any reinforcements arrive for Gen G, anyone's legends strike back in game 4 and will take us to Silver Scrape.
Able to get That ward out Canyon.
Shanks with the early flash, but Canyon's here for the chase. Chovy had the rune prison, and down goes Shanks. Canyon, as Gen G are looking for more. Hope down, Shanks and Flandre trying to retreat, but the Hexag Ultimatum will lock them up. There's the Blade Caller to follow up, and Shanks is dead. Flandre tries to jump the wall, and just as I was saying, it would be so good for anyone's Legends.
They still kept him alive for a good amount of time. Is Hope!
Lands the hook onto Hope, and Hope almost gets out. Canyon able to take him down in the end, and now AO need to retreat. The Impel comes in, but there's a Realm Wall behind them as well. Tarzan and Shanks in the middle of 5. They'll get Canyon, but Shanks will fall next. Tarzan looking for Juro. Juro just walks to shield up Tarzan for now. The shutdown comes over to Hope as the chase continues. Shanks joins the fight, and he's spitting out Venom. He finds the shutdown. Ruler the flash away! The Blade Caller, but then pull it in from Juro's not enough! Shanks has found poison, and Gen G will suffer. Tarzan chasing further forward, double twin fangs onto Tarzan. There's the permafrost follow-up, and Ruler takes the kill. Gen G begin to turn and burn, but they get hit with a rocket. Shanks and Hope step forward onto Keen. Canyon on the backline. Hope turning around onto Sejuani. A hook onto Shanks though, as he's rooted up and shut down. The Hexag Ultimatum enough to kill him off. Flandre now caught out with the permafrost. Kaio's gonna die to Keen, and Gen G have found the fight. They follow it up for a clean ace.
And Gen G
into the Petrifying Gaze, into the Impale. Hexag Ultimatum from Keen into the flash. Oh, he missed the wall. He maybe would have escaped, but the hookshot wall dive just short. As he looks for a flank of his own, has the GA, the hook connects again! And Chovy makes AL take a pew. Church is in session here for Gen G. Keen on the backline, Flandre dead. Keen, you can't even pop his GA! The Angels are on the side of Gen G.
Nerves of steel for Gen G in the final game. As Keen, yet another insane performance in this final one.